What's up, YouTube? It's Wi-Fi Memory here today, bringing you guys some more VGC 2021 action. Today we are rocking out with potentially my Series 10 team. I'm still doing some practice battles and stuff, trying to get this team ready for August. But I just wanted to get some more battles in, show you case how far I have went from Friday's video on this team. I've upgraded a lot of things. This is a whole new, everything's new other than the Xerneas and the Togekiss. We got Stella, Heavy Slam, Leech Seed, Flamethrower, and Protect. Volcarona is probably one of the biggest points I wanted to do on this team with Rage Powder, Struggle Bug, Whirlwind, and Heat Wave. Whirlwind's basically there to catch other Xerneases wanting to go for Geomancy. We just Wormwind them out. You got Pelipper with Wyguard. I'm curious to see how well that plays. Wyguard itself has been used a lot in Series 10. But I wonder if people already kind of know that Pelipper is a big Wyguard user or not. Either way, Pelipper's nice, giving us the drizzle for our Ludicolo, which is rocking out with Life Orb, Muddy Water, Leaf Storm, Encore, and Fake Out. And then to end everything off, we got that Togekiss, which I already talked about in the previous video, but Dazzling Gleam, Air Slash, Follow Me, and Helping Hand. It has the Scope Lens, and it has the ability Super Luck, so this thing's going to be able to crit a lot. I did sign up for a tournament for Series 10, but it doesn't start till Friday, so maybe next week I'll be able to get some actual Series 10 battles out here. Right now I'm going onto the casual battles, and sadly, you know what that means, that you're going to run into anything. I've played maybe like free Series 10 games. Everything else has been everybody's Dynamaxing, or they just don't have the right kind of team, you know. So it's been a struggle finding matches for me at the moment. So it's hard for me to test everything out. But hopefully we can get a few matches in, showcase this team, and if anything, have some fun. Alright, so our first battle is against Ken. Right there, that's a perfect example of what we're going to be probably facing on the casual ladder. He's got Blastoise, Salmons, Magmortar, Landorus, Articuno, and Charizard. These games are still good though, because I need to learn how to pivot with my squad, you know. So getting some of these casual games in, it kind of helps me learn to pivot a little bit better. So if we're going to learn, might as well lead Xerneas. And if we want to know who can we bring right beside him, you know, I think Pelipper is actually halfway decent here. Give us that little Y-guard support. Ludicolo as well, though, is halfway decent. Nothing stopping our opponent from wanting to click that Dynamax button, though. So I do think overall Ludicolo is a little bit better. We have Pelipper in the back. If worst case scenario, we can withdraw Xerneas turn 1 and get a big Muddy Water off of our Ludicolo to get some big damage out. And then last mon in the back, Volcarona is alright. This is actually a very physical Volcarona, so it's actually going to be really handy against opposing Xerneases and stuff. But in this game, I think we're just going to rock out with Togekiss. His Magmortar and Charizard kind of scare my other two just enough that I just don't really want to mess with it. Alright, so let's see if we can at least... My goal for every episode is to go 3-0, but we'll see if we can. Obviously, we're not fully into... we're not fully into Series 10 yet. Like I said, though, I did sign up for a tournament. So hopefully everything goes well with that. It starts this Friday. The question for me is, depending on work, really, if I'm able to participate fully or not. If I'm not having to work that day, I should be able to. So, but really and truthfully, I don't really know my work schedule week by week at the moment. Okay, so Salamence, I'm not worried about him going after our Xerneas. I'm worried about the Articuno, so let's go ahead fake out. I'm playing this like I am in Series 10. Though, so I'm trying to do my best to win without Dynamaxing. Our opponents can sure Dynamax and everything, and there's not much I can do because I really don't want to Dynamax because I want to see the full potential. How much damage are we doing to stuff? Can we bulk stuff out? So, I mean, I just gotta kind of get used to not being able to Dynamax, even though our opponents are going to be able to Dynamax right into our face. Alright, Thunder Fang. And you got the para as well, so that's a little bit unfortunate for us. But I think overall, I still think we're fine. Yeah, and then we just throw Muddy Water into that Articuno. No big deal. Okay, so we do outspeed still. Yeah, we're doing too much damage. Xerneas is one of my favorite Pokemons. Whenever I seen that we were able to pick a legendary, I was like, yeah, I want to use Xerneas. Look at Ludicolo surviving on 1 HP. We're going to get that big Muddy Water off before faint to our life orb. Ludicolo, you're a stud. Because I was not expecting you to live that. That's crazy. Okay, in the back. We can go Pelipper, we go Ludicolo, or Togekiss. Let's go Pelipper. And we can, this way, we should be able to, yeah, this is fine because he can't go for the Rock Slide or Water Spout. That's the two attacks that he'll probably want to go for, and we're pretty much stopping that because we have Pelipper going for big Y-Guard. Here's Landorus, Machamps.orgs. You know, very professional, Landorus there, you know. Not hacked in no way or nothing. D-Gleam and Y-Guard. That should be fine. I mean, it definitely makes it to our opponent. If he wants to go for the Shell Smash play, that means he's not Dynamaxing Blastoise. So he has to Dynamax Landorus if he wants to get a Max Rockfall off. Which, there's the Blastoise. Okay, that's fine. That means your damage output's almost nothing. I mean, yes, you are in the rain, but I still don't see you doing that much damage. But we get Pelipper's Y-Guard. Pelipper is Focus Sash, so I'm not too worried with that either. Yeah. Landorus just goes down. Look how hard Xerneas hits. That's just, to me, crazy. Cannonade. We should take this. We're very... Xerneas is just naturally bulky. Especially when you get that Geomance up. He's just too bulky. Alright, so we're in a good spot. Our communication with the trainer disconnected on us. Okay. Fair enough. Yes, it's a little bit unfair for our opponents, and if you look at it in one aspect, our opponents, like some of them that we're playing, doesn't have the Dynamax, or doesn't have the restricted. But them being able to go for Dynamax, it kind of levels out the playing field again. So I think it's still, because I'm not going to be going for Dynamax. I don't know, our opponents don't know that I'm not going to go for Dynamax, but, you know, you guys see my team, and you kind of have to think, you know, I mean, then you run into teams like this where they have 2 restricteds, really, but, you kind of have to think, you know, we're trying to, this is on casual, nothing counts, so, we'll just play for fun. Alright, so, Zacian, Externius, I still don't know if I fully know that guy's name, but Gengar, Rhydon, Obstagoon, and Charizard. Okay. Let's see here. Definitely, let's do this. Let's show off Volcarona just a little bit. I'm thinking still it looks fantastic here outside that Charizard. How do we stop Charizard? We got Pelipper. I'm down for it. Pelipper's nice too against the Rhydon, which still is there mostly for the Rhydon as well, because going from heavy slam and stuff, we should be able to be fine. We got him covered for sure. But our opponent's rocking out with 2 restricted Pokemon, so if we should be able to pull this off, you know, our team should be solid, right? Rhydon, Charizard. Okay, and very interesting lead, because Heat Wave and Rock Slide are very prevalent here. Both can be really, really scary. Volcarona's not going to be a big fan of taking either attack. Xerneas, I don't see you having a problem living, so yeah, we should be fine there. Volcarona, though, I think I want to switch you out. And we can weaken the Heat Wave from Charizard. I'm not too worried about the Rhydon. Rhydon does have a decent attack stat, but he's just not as strong as Rhyperior, you know, so I'm just not as worried about him. But yeah, definitely getting the Rain Up will weaken the Charizard, so we should be fine in that spot. So yeah, we're getting our Geomancy up. Alright, so Geomancy's up. I don't think, yeah, we don't get a defense boost though, so that could be problematic. Inferno into our Pelipper. It's shocking to me that you actually hit that. I do believe Inferno is a 100% Horn Drill. Okay. And the guy crit too. Wow. Inferno Deal is 100% burn, but I think it's like one of those 50 accuracy attacks. So very, very lucky you even hit that. Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely go for that nice little Scald there. See what happens. D-Gleam, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it knocked out Rhydon, and it does. Woo, we're hitting hard with Xerneas. Xerneas is super hard hitter. Alright, so you're going after Pelipper. Okay, I was about to say, if Pelipper don't flinch, your Charizard's dead. If Pelipper does flinch, though, Charizard's dead next turn. So, because Xerneas is already set up. Ready to sweep. There's the Zacian. Alright, so Charizard could easily go for Protect here, for sure. So I think we need to go for Protect, and we need to get our Volcarona in. We definitely need to have the ability to Rage Powder in this situation, because of the Zacian and everything. Volcarona is just there to really be a Zacian check. And I have no problem protecting Xerneas to get a better board position. Air Slash. Okay, did you... No, you weren't predicting. It's just that Pelipper was already on the field and that's who you were hitting. Okay, so we're fine. Going for a big D-Gleam. Right, that will get rid of the Charizard. And we'll go for Rage Powder this turn. And we'll see just how much our D-Gleam does to this Zacian for sure. It should do at least 30%. I'm expecting maybe even 40%. Let's see. That's about 40%. Yeah. We could get a burn right here too because of our Volcarona's ability is Flame Body. So we'll just have to see what happens. But look how little that does. I mean, yeah, it did a lot. And if we didn't have our Citrus Berry, he should be able to KO us next turn. But since we have the Citrus Berry, we're going to be able to take at least one more. So yeah, we're in a good spot there. Honestly, he's probably in range for a Moonblast. He has Gengar as his last Pokemon though. Okay, I don't know if he is in a range for a Moonblast, to tell you the honest truth. Knowing that it's a free D-Gleam either way, because of our Rage Powder, we should be able to take at least one more. I don't see why we don't. He does sadly go for the Dynamax onto the Gengar. A little bit cheating, you know. That's why I'm saying this is casual battle for sure. No one actually plays by the real rules. Like I said, I only had like 3 battles in the last hour before I started recording, maybe an hour and a half, where I actually went up against people that actually went for Series 10 rules. So a little bit unfortunate that there's no way to really just practice other than tournaments. And tournaments, sometimes people don't host them on a regular basis, so it's a little unfortunate and all, but yeah, it is what it is, I guess. It looks like Volcarona will be going down. We should be able to take out the Zacian, though, next turn. No problem, right? D-Gleam will be able to pick up the KO for sure. The problem now is the Gengar. How much did our D-Gleam do? Okay, so Stella Steel is also a good counter to Zacian. Just a nice counter overall. So we really just need to be focusing on to the Gengar here, right? So yeah, let's go into Stilla, and then we'll focus on taking out the Gengar. Which a Moonblast honestly should be able to take that out. And then we got Flamethrower just for Zacian. So this should be game. We'll see. Yeah, Gengar goes down. Critical hit. I doubt it mattered. Even if it did matter, hey man, you Dynamaxed in my face, you know? I mean, you had the option to have both restricted Pokemons against me. So really and truthfully, I don't feel too bad at all about that crit. Zacian does take out our Xerneas, but at this point, our Flamethrower is just enough to pick up a KO, and we should be able to win this one. There it is. Fantastic. Alright, yeah, I'm thinking maybe one more. Definitely one more game. To me, though, I am going out watching some of the other YouTubers like Moxie Boosted and That's a Plus One. Go ahead and doing some Series 10 content. It's probably been my favorite content to watch right now on YouTube, and I kind of want to get on it. That's why I entered this tournament. It is a Japanese-based tournament and everything, but hopefully everything, like I said, hopefully everything just kind of works itself out, and I'll be able to play it and have some fun, and then I'll have some content ready for you guys coming next week. But anyway, Alcremie, Durant, Amoonguss, Shedinja, Azumarill, and Politoed. Okay. This thing looks pretty crazy, actually. It's got a very offensive Durant, Politoed, and Azumarill. I've never been able to say that its name the best. I know it. It's just one of those, it's hard for me to say. But, yeah, our mind game right now is we have to beat the Durant. If we beat the Durant, I do believe we just win. So I don't have a problem leading Stilla, Volk, or even Stilla, Ludicolo, have Pelipper, and then you want Volcarona in the back, or Xerneas. Shedinja is also a little bit of an issue. I don't think it's that big of an issue, though. Let's go Xerneas. I think we have enough to hit Shedinja. We got 2 super effective attacks into him. Hurricane and Flamethrower. If we lose to Shedinja, that's on me. You know what I'm saying? That would be definitely on me. Hopefully our opponent doesn't bring it, but because, I mean, we're showing that we have a lot of super effective attacks against it. There's the Durant. There's the Politoed. Okay. Let's see what we can do. We got the Ludi, and we got the Stilla. Fantastic. Alright, like I say, I know they're going to be Dynamaxing. Even if I didn't bring Xerneas, I will not be Dynamaxing. So that's just kind of like one of my rules in Team Preview. You know, I just want to go ahead and get some big chip onto that for sure. And then I think Elite Storm into Politoed. I mean, it forces you to switch. If you don't switch, your Polito's dead, basically. Durant going for first impression. Ooh. Okay. That's a little scary, though. But Flamethrower. Does this KO? Yeah. So, a little bit different from how I thought this turn 1 was going to be. But it may be okay. We do lose one of our Shedinja checks, though. No, never mind. Ludicolo was not one of our Shedinja checks. It was Celesteela and Pelipper. My bad. But Azumarill. Okay. We do have Pelipper in the back, but Xerneas right here is probably a very nice switch in for us. Definitely get a nice little Leech Seed off. Or we can just go for that big Heavy Slam play. I think right now we need to just start bulking up or bulking it. So going for Leech Seed, probably into the Politoed, and then we could go for Geomancy here. Azumarill could be going for Belly Drum. It could also just be going for a big water attack like Liquidation with the huge power, and in the rain it could do a lot of damage. Hopefully Xerneas will be able to tank it. If not, maybe that's a strategy that you guys can pull off to beat Xerneas if you're having problems going up against it. Let's see. Polito going for the big Icy Wind. And the Azumarill, what are you doing? I'm curious now. Belly Drum, there it is. That's a little scary, actually. To me, I think your Azumarill is not trained properly because you want it to actually tick just on the red or on the orange. That way your Citrus Berry will be activating. I think the reason why that does that is because you have an odd number. You want an even number on your Belly Drum users. That way you can get maximum value, because now I should be able to come in. He'll redirect onto Politoed for sure, but I think something crazy could be happening. He could be going for Aqua Jet or something. We'll just see. We're going to double into Azumarill. Pick up a KO on it, hopefully, with either one of our mons. But I think if you had your Citrus Berry proc, you'd just be in a little bit better of a spot. You'd have a little bit more HP and everything. But you might not even be running Citrus Berry, you know? You might be running like a Pinch Berry. So that just makes things a little bit... That does make things a lot more interesting. He is Dynamaxing, probably the Azumarill, but that just makes it a lot easier for me, because I was a little bit worried about you going for Aqua Jet, just taking out one of my guys. But here, I know you're not going for Aqua Jet, and we should be able to outspeed you with Xerneas. I know we're we're still +1 speed. So we're super fast still. I know you went for that Icy Wind. Ooh, we don't get the KO. Here's a berry. Let's see what it was. Was it Pinch Berry? Or Citrus? That was Figgy Berry. Okay, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Max Starfall into Zern. Okay. A little unfortunate. I do think how Heavy Slam is function, I don't think we'll be able to hit this Azumarill now. It's been a long time since I've Heavy Slam, but yeah, shook its head. That's just a little bit of a funny interaction, though. Okay. Alright, so we're in a little bit of a pickle. We can Leech Seed the Azumarill, maybe, and then we can go for maybe like a... Well, Pelipper is Focus Sash. So really and truthfully, yeah, we could Hurricane for sure into the Azumarill as well. Oh, should be all right. Yeah. So how the speed tiering should work is Pelipper, and then Azumarill, Politoed, or Politoed may go for Helping Hand, but that's not damaging. Yeah, Pelipper should be the fastest thing on the field, to tell you honest truth, because Azumarill is not known to be that fast, and Pelipper should be able to just pick it up anyway. But even if it's not, we have the Focus Sash. So I think overall we're in just a good spot. Alright, yeah, that's fine. Politoed, you can go for Protect all day. In fact, that Leech Seed, you doing nothing, literally helps us out. Because we got Leech Seed coming from off of you. Yeah, so Azumarill goes down. Leech Seed take, it could honestly take out Politoed. It's pretty close. Let's see. It'd be really, really close. It actually does take out Politoed. Wow. Okay. So yeah, that's the value of having just Leech Seed. Because, I mean, even if they go for Protect, at the end of the turn, you're still getting your damage that you need. Okay, so he didn't even bring Shed Ninja into the game, so this practically is GG. We'll go for Heavy Slam. We got Hurricane, and that should be game. I don't see Amoonguss ever beating these two. Ever. I don't really see it at all. I mean, that's just a good combo right there. Come on now. Anyway, that's the games. I hope you guys are as hyped as I am for Series 10. I am really looking forward to Series 10 and getting to play with some of you guys. Might be having a best of 3 with BP here soon. Don't fully know when we'll be able to do it or when we'll be able to upload it. But hopefully keep a lookout on for that. Other than that, if you guys are interested in doing a best of 3 against me, let me know in the comments down below. If anything, I mean, I would love to play with some of my subscribers or just some of my viewers. After all, it would just be really fun, nice little fun videos and stuff. If you do have a Series 10 team that you guys want to see on the channel as well, give me the rental code in the comments down below, and I will definitely try it out. Anyway, guys, until next time, this is Wi-Fi Merriman signing out. Peace.